everybody, it's Brooke, and I am back, and this morning we are going to be watching Angel Season 2, Episode 16. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Hearts for you. I have really been enjoying Angel. Last episode was amazing. If you missed Tuesday's episode, you should go back and watch it. It was crazy. If you're watching on YouTube and you're like, I would like to go back, but I'd also like to see it without any edits, you can do so on Patreon, which is linked in the description. We also have an exclusive show over there, uncuts for everything, and early access. So you can get next week's episodes of Buffy right now without having to wait till next week. But if you'd rather stay on YouTube, you can subscribe for free, or you could do a YouTube membership to get early access to the videos over here if you don't prefer Patreon. That should be set up by the time you're seeing this. I'm like doing all that stuff live in person right now. But I'm very excited for this episode because last one kind of left off on a cliffhanger. So if you missed it, we had Angel trying to see the senior partners, but he found out that, like, evil is just in everybody, and there's no, like, actually beating it. We had Kate fired, and it looked like she was trying to, video game herself. YouTube doesn't like those words. Cordy was headed to a client's house, but we saw that client was being killed by a demon, so the demon set her up. Wesley's really sad because he just got broken up with and his stitches got pulled, so he can't physically do much. And Gunn went out to help on the street, but we haven't seen him since. Everyone's pretty scattered. I'm hoping that the goal with this episode is to bring them all together, but I don't know if that's going to be possible because Angel said, fuck it, and fucked with Darla in that way. And then he woke up like, and like, that's similar to what happened. It's not exactly the same. He seemed more in pain with the Buffy thing. I went back and checked. But like, he had sex. So we're gonna find out now definitively. Is it if he has sex or is there something more involved for him to trigger Angelus? Because the only times it has triggered is when him and Buffy said, I love you and had sex. And when that lady gave him those meds, like those drugs did it for some reason, but that was temporary. So I don't know if we're going to start this and he's going to be Angelus or not. I mean, part of me likes Angelus because David Boreanaz does such a good job playing that like cocky villain asshole. But then also part of me doesn't want it to be as simple as like, okay, he, like, nutted. Like, I'm sorry, like, that's not satisfying to me. But, like, at the same time, I'll accept it. But I'll just be like, it's not as satisfying to me as if he had that pure moment of happiness because he was with the woman he loved. And they, like, after all this time. And, like, you know, that's, like, more satisfying to me if there were pieces of it that made it then like, oh, if he nuts, he's evil. Like, you know what I mean? If you're new and you're like, what is she talking about? This is a weird episode to click on, but well. But I'm still really enjoying it, and I'm very excited to figure out what's going on. So I think we're just gonna dive in, because I really don't want to wait. Prediction-wise, I hope they all survive and come together at the end. The good guys, at least. Darla could go. I like her as a character, but she obviously is not good for Angel's mental health, so she's gotta go. And I need my group to at least start working towards friendship again. The tension between Angel and Cordelia in the last episode when she won't let him take the book and he wants to, I was like, oh, hello. And then Wesley pulled his stitches and it got a little ruined. But I'm like, I need that tension to explode and them to make up, okay? Like, fight and yell, but make up and be friends again. That's what my hope is for this episode, but I doubt I'll get that. But let's see. Ooh, yeah, okay, this is where we left off, and then he woke up. And we didn't know if he was Angelus or not. Are you nasty? This is what happened last time. He went running. But I think that's what she wants. Don't let her have the satisfaction. What if he can fight it off? That'd be kind of iconic. If he was like, actually, fuck you. Fight it.
Oh, God.
Fight it.
Oh, God.
Maybe?
Yes. Yes, I know. It was the same for me. The soul is gone, but it leaves a bitterness.
Maybe it's still there.
Found
Angelus
memory.
is very much more,
I promise.
he's still giving Angel.
What? What is it?
You saved me.
You gave yourself over so completely, Angelus.
He doesn't sound like
I felt you
Angelus.
surrender.
I'm sorry.
Is he gonna kill her? I don't know, that's not Angelus.
Sorry, Darla. You saved me.
He's not Angelus. It didn't work. You can have sex now! Like, that's the happy thing. He's still Sag.
Was it not good?
Well, it was kind of dramatic, but...
I don't accept that. No, you cannot tell me that.
She's like,
wasn't
what do you
perfect.
mean I didn't make you
Not
evil?
only have I been around for 400 years, but I used to do this professionally. You weren't tricked into anything. I didn't seduce you. You wanted
Oh,
this.
he was fucking heartbroken.
And it was perfect, Darla. It was perfect despair.
Oh, well, he's still laying down. Lay in your bed.
You
That
were
would
the
be more
reason.
comfy. She lays next to it.
You've always been the reason.
You knew this would happen, didn't you? You made me trust you. You made me believe.
Kate, we gotta go. You got your fucking emotions back. Let's go. She's gonna go crawling back to Lindsay like, hey. Well, I didn't do nothing.
Kate! Kate!
Oh, you can't go in. We should have got backup. Call 911. Oh, maybe he can. She never uninvited him? Or is she dead?
Kate.
Because if she's dead, then he can go in. It's terrifying. He helped! I think if you do find a friend overdose, you should call an ambulance in the future.
Thanks.
Just for everyone out there. I don't know if the shower always helps.
Darla,
Cordy was kind of right in the previous episode when
I've
she's
been
like, he
calling here
needs
all
to
night.
get laid.
why haven't you answered?
I was busy.
Get away from the window, it's not safe.
Sorry, you just like her too much? She prefers the guy who doesn't like her.
Yeah, you should have told me what you had planned.
Yeah.
Talked you out of it. Helped you, I don't know.
Sweetie, he really thinks they're together?
Darla, what's wrong? What is
Oh, I
this?
had sex with Angel.
Where did you get this?
It was my payment.
Look at that! You make it.
Your payment? What are you talking about?
That's not what happened.
What do you think?
He
I'm
said you
talking
could
about,
have
Lindsay?
it.
I don't know.
My God, nothing at all.
Darla, tell me. I have to know.
You want details, Lindsay? Is that what you want?
Yes, I want
Your
details.
relationship has never been healthy. And by relationship,
I need
I
to
mean the
know
one he made
everything,
up in
all
his
of
head.
it.
You've turned a corner. Well, yay you.
Yay,
Scissors,
you!
petals. It's about time.
Between you and me, if it had taken you much longer to hit your bottom, I was gonna kick it. It's called a moment of clarity, my lamb. And you've just had one. Sort of appalling, ain't it? To see just exactly where you've gotten yourself?
I don't know how to get back.
Well, that's just the thing. You don't.
Things.
Okay, you've done bad things, but you've done way worse in the past. Okay?
Questionable things.
Yes.
Like,
You
yeah,
have.
you were a little mean.
But you didn't kill those lawyers, Angel. That was slated to happen with or without you.
No, they could have been a little bit more specific.
Isn't this
Bitch,
just
they
the
gave
sort
you
of
a mission
tube
and
that
said,
got
go
you
to
where
the
you are
other
now?
side of town.
I
What
think
more
I'm
you
speaking
want?
for everyone when I say, if all you're gonna do is switch
Your
back
ass
to
was
brood
not
mode,
listening.
we'd rather have you evil. Then at least
That's what I
Let
was
it pass.
saying.
you won't be able to put this back together. It just... Well,
Hazel said.
depends.
No, they have to go back
Everybody even
together.
talk to me.
No, actually, it depends on whether they live through the night.
Oh, I don't like the
Hello?
door being open.
Is this Sharp? Anybody home? Cordelia Chase here. Which, I just happened to bring along with me.
I don't like that she's here alone. What is this demon? Cordy, we gotta get the fuck out of here. Thanks for the painful vision of myself! Oh, hey.
Human,
Ah! Hello.
destroyer of our spawn.
Destroyer of your... Have we met?
The others. You'll make them come to us.
Hey. You have a third eye in the back of your head.
Punch it!
Just like that little girl did before.
Er,
We destroyed your spawn.
Also, no offense, but she broke up with him while he's healing with stitches in a wheelchair, bro. Kind of fucked up. What? I would have locked myself in the closet. Spin around. Lock yourself in the closet with a gun like this.
Angel, invite me in. I've never been here before, Wesley. You have to invite me in.
Well, perhaps if you'd shown a bit of interest.
Wesley, there's demons!
Yes, no, absolutely. I invite you in. In, I invite you.
I did think he'd have to go to Wesley first. If he wanted them to forgive him, he'd be the first one, I think. Ew! Yeah, he's gonna forgive you first. Oh, he's like, no, I'm still mad about it. All you have to do is say sorry to Wesley, and I think he'll forgive you. Awkward. What now?
It hadn't really occurred to me. You're going to want to take a right turn shortly.
I know how to get to your offices, Wesley.
Oh, yes, of course. You did pop by. Stole a book.
Yeah, you did steal from them and were really mean.
It's kind of a antique sword. That's what it was.
He's like, why are you so weird?
Went deep. Hey, guess who stabbed me?
Darla.
Yeah, that wasn't hard to figure out, babe.
Actually, kind of a funny story. I mean, the whole reason I had this
Someone died.
epiphany was
Don't say that.
kept the name.
Oh my god, it's not about you right now.
You kept the name, Angel Investigations.
He's
We're gonna
like,
change it.
I'm gonna punch you in the face.
But you guys, you saved the little girl.
Yeah.
we
Well, now she's dead.
You did a good thing.
How are we gonna find Gunn? He's just like somewhere. They have an eye in the back of their head.
Hey, look behind you. Really not gonna work, is it?
Two more have been destroyed.
Oh, me?
Two of you've been destroyed.
Get fucked.
Okay.
That's
Oh.
so sad for you.
That's bad.
Oh, you're mad.
I'm sorry?
I've been impregnated by demon spawn before. Let's just say, didn't really work out. Oh God, please don't do this.
Somebody help! I hate this. Why's it always gotta be the women?
She's not here.
That doesn't bode well. It's the third time that truck's passed by.
Well, maybe she's just out on a date with friends or something.
That's unlikely.
You don't know her at all. For months now, you haven't cared to. Otherwise, you might have realized that our Cordelia has become a very solitary girl. She's not the vain, carefree creature she once was. You could turn away from them. She doesn't have that luxury. She knows and experiences the pain in this city, and because of who she is, she feels compelled to do something about it. You've known that. You hadn't had your head firmly up your... place isn't on top of your neck.
Deserve that one. It's probably gone, right? If he came by and saw the door open?
Gone.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Just passing by. Saw the lights was on. Besides, I work here.
He's like, yeah, I work
I thought
here.
you'd gone.
Gone? Well, yeah, gone, but that don't mean I wasn't coming back.
Or rather hip to shoulder these days.
This man took a bullet for me.
It was nothing.
Courtney's in danger!
So what's he doing here?
They're very
Went and saw the
happy.
host of
I know,
Caritas.
they don't know.
Said my friends were in danger.
But I know!
Where's Cordy?
We don't know, not here.
You checked her pad?
I stopped by there earlier.
You enjoying your visit to 1973? I meant her message pad.
Nancy Drew ass angel. He's like, alright, I know everyone's mad at me, but I want to be included.
It's the Sharps. The family whose daughter we treated.
Guys, does it make sense that she would go there in the middle of the night without calling either one of you?
They owe us money.
Let's go.
They owe us money! Oh, yeah, she would go.
Oh God. You're still here. You're not leaving, are you? Oh.
I mean, you put a freaky ass third eye in my head. Oh.
Oh.
Poor Cordy. Sure he has the fuck ass Bob. The car ride. Should we put music on?
What is it? I don't know. Nothing, I guess.
When you think you might be having another one?
Gone.
No, I'm interested. You know, because they can strike at any time. Could be it'll happen the next time you see one of them lawyers, you get all epiphanied off right back at them.
Oh, hey, girl! Get off of the car! This is not Fast and the Furious. Fuck off.
Just go. I'll handle this. If we don't take them out, they'll flank us once we get to the house. And then I'll meet you there. I'll be there. Just get to Cordelia, that's all that matters.
Huh? Oh my god, why do you drive the oldest truck in the fucking world?
What'd you see? She's in there. Is she? Yeah, she's alive. Are you sure? Yeah, her eyes are open. All three of them.
Oh, dear.
Wait a minute, three more. Eyes? Demons.
Just hop in the back of his truck. Or I don't know, if you're running from someone on the road, get off the road.
Hurt a lot more when the thing that's gestating inside of her hatches, I can assure you.
Is he gonna believe him if he's like, I got hit by a truck 8 times? What are you wearing now? What? Are you a different person?
Tell me everything.
That was a little much.
Why? Because I want to hear it from you.
Wow, you really are a cuck, huh?
Tell me!
Oh my god, I'm busy! Well, the demon should give him a third eye.
I'm sorry, Lindsay. I really am. I'm sorry she'll never love you. I'm sorry you're gonna have to live with that.
No hand for you. Also, he couldn't have probably picked it up with that hand anyway.
Could have been the other one. Just be glad I had an epiphany.
We came to rescue you.
I knew you would.
Oh, they got caught. Alright, well.
Then they caught us coming in the back door.
It's an old ass truck. Well, you're lucky no human was standing there. Cool set to fight around, though.
Hi.
Aw. Still mad.
It really hurt my feelings.
Oh. Ugly ass truck. Hey, he returned it. What more do you want? Thanks.
Darla?
I'm pretty sure she's probably gone. Hey.
I feel like such an idiot.
A lot of that going around. Mean anything? The greater scheme and the big picture.
You do it because it's the right
Nothing
thing to do.
matters. There's no grand plan, no big win. Nothing we do matters. And all that matters is what we do. Because that's all there is. What we do now, today. All I want to do is help. I want to help because I don't think people should suffer as they do. Because if there's no bigger meaning.
Yikes, it sounds like you've had an epiphany.
I keep saying that, but nobody's listening.
Well, you haven't said
pretty
the
much
most
convinced.
important words.
Since I'm alive to be convinced. I never thought you'd come for me, but I got cut a huge break, and I believe because I never invited you in.
Yeah, that's what I was like. She didn't, right? I was like, I know you're mad, but I'm still here. Apologize.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, there it is.
We've all discussed it, and none of us are ready just yet.
It's okay, Wesley. I don't want you to come back and work for me. Oh. I want to work for you.
Oh.
You want to work for us?
Yeah. I do.
They can't go back to the before.
Because I think I can help.
Oh, that's all I wanted.
No.
Ooh.
No. No. Why is it that I'm not on the floor this time?
He caught her.
I got you.
She's like, fine, you can stay. All you can do is catch me and fight demons, so I don't have to fall on the ground.
Let's go.
We need the vampire. Oh, yay! They're back together. Team. I love my little found family team. Okay, I just want them to be happy. I know it won't all be perfect, but you know, I like that they dedicated this whole like episode to him like spending time with each person slowly and kind of showing more. Like mostly it was Wesley and then a little bit with Gunn and then with Cordy, but like he like actually apologized, I think was the biggest thing when he first showed back up. He was kind of just like, I helped, and it was like, that's nice. But Cordelia was right when she was like, you hurt my feelings. Like that's really what was hurt. Like they're kind of used to being in these physical dangerous situations, but he hurt them in the way only someone who cares about you can hurt you, right? Like, and I think he needed to apologize, and like I liked what he said about like, I understand it's not going to be the same, like, because that's what the karaoke bar guy said. He said you can't go back, so this is not going back to him being in charge. He's now going to work for them, which I think gives them more security and like lets it be on their terms when like different stages of forgiveness happens, and I really like that. And I really like what Angel was saying about like, yeah, there isn't a bigger meaning to life. Like there's not just one big win and then you're done. Like all we can really do, and that goes for everything in life, right? Elections and like promotions and decisions you make. Like all we can really do is each of us try to do a kind thing, a good thing, and make the world a little bit better. And there are always going to be people who decide the opposite, who decide I would rather do this bad thing because it benefits me. And it's just like, I think you have to be like, yes, maybe people around me are making the wrong decision to benefit themselves, and it sucks to see them get those benefits and no repercussions, but I think at the end of the day, if you choose kindness and you choose to do the right thing, I think you're going to feel a lot better about yourself. And maybe there's not some big ending, but I think there's some karma out there that what you put into the world, you'll get back. Maybe not in the way of rewards or anything, but I don't know, knowing you made some kind of difference, I think matters. I don't know, as someone who works for like a nonprofit and stuff, one of my clients, it's like that work feels good because even though I'm doing something I enjoy and like I know it matters more than when I worked with at a place where I was like selling clothes, like it was fine. I was still doing social media stuff, but like it didn't feel like I was making the world better. Versus this, it's like, you know what, what I do now, it's a lot more education and stuff like that. And like even these videos, like these I do for me. This is just fun for me, but maybe it brings some joy to you guys too, because you get to feel like you're watching your favorite show with someone else. And that's why I like watching reactors. Like, it's not a purely good thing, but if it brings a little joy to someone, I think it's worth it. Remember, you can always choose kindness. Really think about that, especially when you're in comment sections or on Twitter or something. Like, just because you can say something mean or snarky to someone doesn't mean you have to. Like, will it really make you a better person to say it? And will it really make them feel better? No, I don't think so. I think we're so easy, especially on the internet, to get like angry and snarky because we want to feel like we one-up the other person. But it's like, why do we want to feel like we one-upped a stranger we're never going to meet in real life? Like, I don't know. I think it's something to look into and just like choose to walk away or choose kindness when you can is the message I think we should get from this episode. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys did as well. Let me know what kind of message you took from this episode. Make sure you subscribe so you never miss an episode. And I'll be back next week. We're going to have a full-on Buffy week next week. So we'll be watching... Tuesday will be Buffy Season 5, Episode 15. Thursday will be a Steven Universe 2-parter. And Saturday will be Buffy Season 5, Episode 16. So I'll see you next time.